Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Quantum Tater. Quantum Tater, say hello. You already said hello with the wave. I am currently on episode 68. We've just started our alien planet excursion, and yeah, we made it down to the planet with some minor hiccups. I'm recording this same day, so I'm not going to get to any comments, but I will say two things happened. I decided to try to repaste. You'll notice if we take a seat in our lovely rover, you'll notice that the rover's not exactly where it was prior. And that is because I moved it. You'll also know we're in the middle of a radiation storm. And if I don't have this area pressurized, I'll take radiation damage. If I check here, you can see my rads were up to 60 just a second ago. So you'll also notice while I was testing and trying to get this thing, I want to double check, not in creative mode, so I pasted it. While I was testing and getting this whole shebang sorted and waiting desperately for this weather outside to move on, you know what I need to do? I should do, let's do this right here. Let's poke down here. We're going to open up the menu. We're going to say that bottom, or the right screen, we're going to have as the weather. Yep, toxic haze. So once that stops saying toxic haze, we can continue on our mission today. Today we are going to set up the base. Now, the other thing that happened, and you'll check my inventory, you'll notice that I have insect meat. That's correct. While I was trying to fix this thing, I got attacked by a spider. So that was not cool. But it is great news that these spiders are working. It means we're going to have something to eat um, other than our kelp crisps, which we only have 96 of, I say, or so. So as soon as this toxic haze clears up, we can go ahead and get to work on the process of getting ourselves taken care of. What I want to do today is get the base set up, and it looks like the toxic haze should be lifting here pretty soon based on the looks out the window. Let's take a look and see if it's something that... Does this update automatically? No. You know what I do need, though? I definitely need a weather screen. I think I'm going to have to put on a wall right there, like, just a weather screen, so we can know for a fact. Let's see if it's still toxic haze out. It feels like it might be okay. Now, what we're going to do... We're definitely going to start laying out a base. So I'm thinking for this episode we're going to do quite a bit of building. We're going to set up the projector to build out that station I had created, and I think we're going to build it right about here. Looks like a great spot for it. So I'm going to grab some plate and maybe the parts for a battery, and we're going to go and get after it. I'm going to keep this gun on hand. Actually, I already have some plates, but we're going to go down here. You can have that. I'm going to take some of those. You can have that, and that. Oh no, I still want those. So, what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to lay out our, base. So, here we go. Like I said, I'm just continuing right off the last episode. I'm not getting sun exposure, so I'm guessing because there's an atmosphere, excuse me, unlike Mars, we won't get an atmospheric exposure, but let's go ahead and get this down. So what I need first is a battery, and then we're going to build up the stuff for a turbine tower. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. I kind of want to face... I like the idea of facing west, but I need this to let me free place. Oh, I should have done that. Alright, so we'll do this. And then... Six, 7, 8, and 9. I'm just going to build ourselves one of these right there. We're gonna say that right there. Grab that right there, and then just so we're clear, we're gonna get all that, and let's go ahead and grab those parts. Can't withdraw 80 power cells. That's fair. We're gonna do a little bit of flying here. All right. You know what I should have done? And I'm talking randomly. I should have just said time lapse. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this built. Go. Alrighty, look at that. We got ourselves the start of something. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do this in a way that, what do we need more than anything else? Light armor, what do we? Okay. We can do light. Interior plate, alright. My thought was, really quick, now that we've got that laid out, my thought would be to just basically go through and see if we can't get this thing up and running. Let's say 100 of those bad boys there. Honestly, we need the plate. I don't think we need that many. My plan is kind of to get the assembler up and going. I need the cargo. There we go. Look at that, and then I can do cargo. Survival kit would be good. Where's the assembler at? I don't even know where that thing is at. Oh, it's all the way back here. Dang it. Okay. We can do this. We just gotta get the battery. We're gonna have to go underneath. Yeah, there we go. And then we need that piece there, that piece there. And then we should be able to get that piece there. And then steel plate. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna go back to speed lapse, and I just was braining through some of that. Sorry about that. You know how it is. You know how it is. Ah, mother. This guy struck my ice. Believe that crap? This place is a death trap. Already been attacked once by bugs. Yeah. That's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're gonna get through this. Alright. We are having to build rather ramshackly to try to get this thing complete. We got cargo terminal. That's perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so in order to get this thing piped up, what do we need? We're gonna need, what is this? This is a thing that probably doesn't need to be piped up right this second. What do we got right there? It's a battery. What is this? We got automation block. How are these things piped up? That's what we got to find out. That's really what we're looking for right now, to be honest. And yeah, if you'll excuse me for just 1 second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back again. Sorry about that. All right. Right in the face. That was painful. Just get slapped in the face with a, what do we got? Ore processing facility. Okay. Storage depot. Get punched in the face with an icicle as soon as I walk outside. Okay. So let's see. We need this, this, and this. And then we've got to figure out how to get, what do we have there? That'd be good to have. Let's go grab as many components as we can out of the car. Let's get back to the building. And I'll see you in just a couple of seconds. Ouch. Ow. Alright, as you can see, we are clearly just migrating stuff at this point in time, trying to get everything over to our dear old hovel. We are clearly not there yet, 100%. That's okay. We have a lot to build. A lot to build, and we're going to get this thing knocked out. So what I'm going to do, instead of a time lapse, since I'm just carting stuff over, I'm going to cut ahead, and you guys will see as we make some more progress, we're going to get through this. So, I will pick you up once we get a little bit more stuff offloaded and regulated and all that super fun stuff. That's what's gonna happen next. So yeah, catch you in a second. Ah, crap. Whoop. Yeesh. I thought I'd catch you in just a second, and then I got lovely bug attacks. So, yay. Yay for that. Yeah, now I will catch you in just a second. I don't have much to do with all this meat right now, so it is what it is. Wait, is this vegetable seeds and fruit seeds? Perfect. I was thinking like, oh, did I get one of those weird like banana blitz things? And no, I did not. It is just vegetable seed and fruit seed. So, all right, back to it. Alrighty. You know what we need to do? Take it out. We were back for a second. We're gonna go get that there unknown signal. A, 'cause I want to. take a second to stop breathing, and then B, because yeah, I can. And it's also nighttime, so what I could do really quick before we do anything, let's just call this. We're gonna call this. What did we say this was earlier that I can't even roots. Roots. This is we laid down our roots, as you can tell. So let's get into here really quick. Let's close both the doors. Turn this thing on. Let's go get this unknown signal really quick. Hopefully we don't smash our lovely vehicle whilst we attempt to turn around in this ice patch, which is, as you may have seen, this is fairly perilous for the height of this vehicle. I thought it would be a little bit better, but it is not. One of these times I want to watch one of those videos on like a really cool the really cool custom suspension that people do, because I feel like those things are super awesome and I've never done one, and that's a thing I plan to do at some point. Not right now, but at some point. Lovely. I thought for sure I'd be able to just traverse this thing. I've lost freaking 40,000 pounds. You'd think that that would, or 40,000 tons. But nope, this thing is still just not meant for traversal. Okay, this is not working. I was hoping I could get this thing to let me drive up this hill, but it does not appear to be the case. I will say I did repaste it in, and it does not fix the programmable block. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but it's making this thing is just too heavy for wheels. It's too heavy to get started on the downslope. We'd have to go ahead and crush this thing when or get enough speed, and that's how we're getting up this hill right now, is that we've just picked up enough speed to do so. And I believe that's what we're going to continue to have to do, is just continue to get enough speed. But this fog is super helpful in seeing on our alien planet, so I'm very excited about that. Very excited about the fog. That's the most useful thing in the world. Alright, I will, yeah, let's get there in a second. Hey, look at that, meal pack, cling crunchies. Fill value, unknown. Some energy packs, all very useful. We've got rad growing, so we need to chop this quick and get back in there real quick. And notice I think radiation is still going up, even though, no, it's not. Okay, perfect. Alright, well, let's get the hell over. Let's go back to the roots. Hitting the basin, I'll pick you up, and I probably won't stop once we get back to the base. I'll probably just probably pick you up once I get there, unless something weird happens. And I'm gonna get some more building done. Maybe sleep. Ooh, more bugs. More frickin' bugs. You believe that? This time a white one and a green one. Yuck. Alright. Well, we've made some progress. You see we got our cargo network up and running. Ish. Let's see, do I have my... Not really sure what I'm... Oh. Oh, you know what? Those things are never going to make it down there because I have that right there. Dang. Okay. That's all right. We'll just... What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out... We don't need this block right here for sure. We're going to have to figure out how to get... Well, a great many things. It's... I'm trying to get, you see this floor piece is what I'm trying to get to, and it's freaking hard to do. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to like want to get that stuff welded up because it's not hypercritical, but hey, I'm gonna get some power back from being able to sit in this. But I did just actually get from an unknown signal, I did get that. I can have one effect at a time. I don't really need that built right this second. I guess we could. I'm gonna need to get that sorted because honestly, that is the only thing that's getting us, I guess our algae we can collect from here, and then we can go make more kelp crisps. We're not really producing a lot, which isn't good. That's okay. That's okay. We just we're cruising along. We've got a lot of the base done. We have obviously some. I think we could probably easily queue up. Let's say 1,000, 1,000. Yeah, I think we could easily do that. Maybe get those producing while we're at it, and we'll just kind of. Let's just to get these floor pieces done. It's really hard. I wish there was a way to like get this thing to focus on the one thing I'm trying to weld up. There we go. And I guess if I really wanted to get this thing out of the way, I could just add that to store it. I don't need two of them. Do I? No, I don't think I do. We can put that there, put that there. We're going to need a lot more power cells than that, honestly. That's going to be quite the... I guess that kind of fixes that, and then I can grab this light that we don't really need. I don't even know what it's attached to. I guess it's attached to that, so that's, you know, that's the thing that's happening. But once I get this power cell done, we can just move along. I need to get that probably built pretty quick. I'm not really refining anything right this second, so it's not super critical. But it probably wouldn't hurt to have... Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. We'll get that producing. I think I'm surprised we don't have enough, honestly, to get all that done. But that's okay. So we've got the most of the floor laid out. We're gonna have to go through, and I just want to make sure the base is done. That way, there's not like me having to grind down and hunt for these blocks later in life because I whatever the case may be. If I have to, if it's not all fully welded out and all that stuff, then what'll happen is this place won't be airtight properly and all that fun stuff, and then what have I done? So we can at least get our entrance up and running. That looks like it's completed. There's a block missing there. I think we've laid out the groundwork. That's pretty good. Let's grab that. Go ahead and stick those in production. Probably grab that guy too. And then we can grab... go. Do that right there. You know, I don't think production. Get those computers built out really quick. I don't think those buttons. I'm gonna have to grind them down again. I think because this light isn't gonna be finished. So again, that's okay. That's what it is. It's not a huge. It's not a huge ask right this second. I don't need the bed. I probably do need this vent. Get that motor. Motor and computers. Get that right there. Get that going. So yeah, guys, we're cruising along. The base is coming along. We've got power, and obviously this isn't turning towards anything. We've got some stuff. We do have the goal to get the survival kit online here, but I'd rather not take the components if I don't have to. I know that seems counterintuitive, but it just feels like maybe it's not a great idea to rob Peter to pay Paul, so to speak. Let's go ahead and get this fuel tank built and that built. I think we can grab both of those parts, and neither of them are complete, so we'll do that right there. Put that there, put that there. Get that there, get that there. Anyways, yeah, I'll pick you back up here in a second. Actually, I might take a quick break, and yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get these last two pieces welded up, and then I will bring it back here in a second. Alright guys, we'll be back in just a bit. I'm gonna pop into here where it's safe, and then I gotta go take care of some business. Catch you in a second. And we are back. Hello again. Hello, it's been a quick hiatus. I'm gonna pause for a second. I wanted to pause because I did release the video on Tuesday, and Chad said, amazing how vivid my SE dreams are. So realistic. I should pull over and park if I'm feeling drowsy. I agree. I should definitely pull over instead. Now that we've reached the homestead, he said, planning the building stage, garage first, with basic amenities, live there while you build the house, and transport amenities. Then you can park the rover inside. So I have got, obviously, this is mid-episode, which is kind of weird, but that's all right. So yeah, we're planning. Obviously, you've seen up to this point. We are building out our little bunker called the Roots. John Bray caught him. He said he couldn't believe how little damage was caused when I hit the planet at terminal velocity, and then considered calling the rover the Rock, given how it was how it was launched, and plus how easy it is to roll and go downhill. As about as good, and go uphill as about as good as possible. And then Lord Chaos shout out. He said QT 0, Alien Planet 4. You know, that's not fair. Got some alien atmosphere because there's some ridiculously delirious statements uttered. At least you found a place to start. Do a quick survey of ores around, start building. Plus a wave. Oh my god. Yeah. Did I have some delirious statements? I don't know. I don't remember anything. You guys, you can't prove anything. Let's give it a little stretch, and let's get to work. Continuing our chaos is well, it's me. I'm continuing the chaos. But what we're gonna do now is I think I'm gonna go around and build up the outside containers and floors and stuff. And as we get those things built up, I will, you know, go from there. So we're gonna just start grabbing some blocks and get everything sort of built up, and yeah, we'll go from there. I didn't get all the computer parts. I guess I need to build some extra computers. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and slap this on there, and actually I'm gonna grab another 100 computer components. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the process of building everything, and then yeah, we're gonna time lapse, and if it's incredibly boring, well then I might just skip ahead. But here we go! Alrighty. We've done it. We've done it. Press this button here. Vacate the area. Come outside. Look at that. We've got ourselves a little base. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic road we have traversed. I would say this has been a rousing success. It's not completely complete, but it's airtight and protects us from radiation. We've got some work to do. We will get that work done over time. I already see some blocks missing, but we are airtight and the airlock is working as intended, which is wonderful. Guys, I appreciate you commenting. Appreciate this truncated time schedule and weirdness. Next week we return to our regular scheduled programming. Yeah, thank you guys all for commenting. If you enjoyed this and you're excited about our Apex tangent, you know what to do. If you didn't enjoy this and you're excited about our Apex tangent, do the same thing, I guess. I don't know. Tell somebody you're not excited about it. Get online and yell at the people, something. On the next episode, I'm probably going to work on building. I'll get the rest of this built out, probably what's going to happen. And then on the next episode, I will probably come back and we will see about building ourselves a little miner, because that's what we're going to need next, is a mining craft to do the work as intended. Anyways, I will catch you later, taters, and as always, be kind and stay ornery. Bye.